teams know how to play.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip.
One shake.
Dort against Markkanen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. And he gets it to go.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
Shot from the wing. And Markkanen throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Green deciding where to go with it. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City, defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Joe can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Dort misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Joe good.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
The Pistons on offense. That's a 2 from Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Shots good by Duren.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Whether it's off the dribble or just spotting up, Holmgren knows how to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Pass to Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Pulls up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
A different look here for Detroit. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Allen comes in for Markkanen, and Paul's subbed in for Cunningham. They get it back. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Poked loose. Passes it to Hayward. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Allen.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Sexton's shot is good.
When you've got handles like that, why not show them off? Love it, Colin Sexton.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded close. Now Detroit moving it up. Allen with it. Now defended by Wiggins. The Thunder with the lead. To the paint. Here's Hayward. And the layup is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Detroit has possession. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wallace down low, defended by Paul. Wallace kicks to Hayward. Down low, it's stolen by Green. Wiseman the pass to Allen. Over Wiggins. Bank shot, no good. The Thunder shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Shoots from 12. Detroit with the rebound.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And Green gets it to go.
And whenever Green gets contact, he is so crafty at finding ways to get the bucket.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. That one drops for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Paul. The wing jumper off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then it's Williams. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in a 2-guard. Williams uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. It's good.
This is where marketing is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
It's tipped. Here's Williams. He can't hit that time. Wall with some nice D. So it's the Pistons now. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Williams. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Wallace left side. Dort attacking. Lays it up off the glass.
And the defense must push Dort further away. There's no excuse letting him get this kind of deep positioning.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. For the Pistons, Duren comes in for Wiseman, and it's Cunningham in for Kevin Porter. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Outside Williams. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Showing confidence with the pull-up. Cunningham has the ability to free himself up and the size to rise above the D.
Wall against Wallace. Outside Williams. Williams looking over the floor. Williams trying to break free. Williams' shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Duren. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Williams. To the left side wing. Joe passes to Dort. Into the lane. Holmgren wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren. He's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Here's Duren. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
They're trailing by 3.
2 minutes.
Hayward on the wing. Shoots over Markkanen. That one off the back iron and out. The Pistons have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Cunningham's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Hayward. Rebound, Detroit. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Wallace outside. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Good on the 3-point shot. Dort's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Different look here for Detroit. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Duren. Sexton comes in for Grayson Allen. And Paul's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. For Detroit, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Chris Paul.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first.
When you make the list of the greatest point guards of all time, Chris Paul has to be on it. This guy is a legend.
Both free throws good from Paul.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. A floater. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Wall. That shot no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace attacking. Wallace drawing the double team. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the pass to Holmgren. And it's in there. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Harkinen against Hayward. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
And the shot goes in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1 second left. Unable to get that one.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body well to contest shots.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
For your Pistons youth dance team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Green is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Durant. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Williams. Dort wide open. Here's Holmgren. Count the basket and the foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
Great to see a young guy like Holmgren hustling on the backboard. Such a key part of a team's success.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Markkanen against Dort. Lets it go. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Dagnall said he's definitely Pistons. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. And the Pistons making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Allen. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Heisman's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Holmgren can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Heisman gets to Allen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Here's Durham. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Detroit basketball.
Here's Cunningham.
Combining the length and the effort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making an impact at the defensive end. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Dort. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
On top of everything else he does for this team, Dort is having himself a night in the scoring column.
Here's Cunningham. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Right side, Dort. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Sexton. Kept alive. Here's Joe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Shoots from 8. Feeds it to Williams. And that one is off. And, well, Detroit shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And here now the Thunder, following the bucket by the Pistons. Now the feed to Sexton. Wiggins with the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Allen.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Oklahoma City.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Fifth on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Markkanen, good.
Thing of beauty in terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Wiggins. Dort against Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Dort gets to Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Porter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Still growing as a true lead guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Wallace outside. From the high post, and he hits the jump shot. Wallace has got 4 this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Gets a hand on it, and staying with the play, Allen.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Outside, Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Paul. Pass to Williams. Over Allen. Excellent D there from Allen. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pistons lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. The shot by Sexton, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Williams gets the bucket.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And good that time.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Wasted no time on that one.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You see the power, the long arms. Draymond able to convert through contact for the potential and one.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Cunningham. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, Cunningham gets the bucket.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Williams with the ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 3. Fires from the wing. Cunningham gets the bucket.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks so much, David. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
Well, this is what I like. You can run the offense through Hayward because he makes good decisions.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. There's the pass to Holmgren. To the middle. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Cunningham finds Green. Duran controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Duran's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Cunningham. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
This team leans on Shea to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
Cunningham, the 18-footer is right on the mark. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
The guy has ice in his veins. I love watching Cade step up in a big way.
2 minutes.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
2 minutes. Timeout for Oklahoma City. Keeping us all in motion.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duran.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
Despite his slim frame, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
The putback. It's good on the putback. 18 points here for Jalen Duran.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Detroit. That one goes. Counted. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Cunningham's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 3. And Dort gets it to go.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Sexton the pass to Durant. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. He hits the first one, and that ties the game up.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
Allen's checked in for the Pistons.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1:11 left in the fourth. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots it. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Sexton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Williams passes to Holmgren. Missed inside. And the Pistons with possession. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Tips it up. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cunningham. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 24 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
The pressure is on for Cade Cunningham. Time for him to rise to this challenge.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Duran pulls it in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Dort. First personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And so the Pistons take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
See you again soon.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
we enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.